night, I believe we tracked down the legend, Sactown Mike. He texted me a couple of nights ago about the NASCAR fight. He believes Jeff Gordon's a bitch. Let's punch him up. Can you punch him up? EB had to step out. Sactown.
Oh, my God. Now I'm laughing at this dude running for the bus. He kind of, gay looking. He's running trying to catch the bus.
Come on, I don't think you can say that. Be nice.
Okay.
This is
so
1997.
So you're anti-Gordon, but you cannot be pro-Keselowski, right? Or whatever his name is.
Nah, Brad did what he had to do to win the race, man. I ain't going to break it down like that, but it's like, you're racing for a championship, man, so it's not like a regular point race.
Yeah, but everyone hates him.
Not everybody does. Old school racing, that's old school racing. Earnhardt did that back in the days, too. All the
true.
guys that won championships.
How come everyone wants to fight him after every race?
Because they just bitter because the new point system, how it is now, it's like, you won and done. If you get wrecked like Gordon did, that might hurt his chance of winning the championship. So now, next week at Phoenix, Gordon's going to have to do some strategy to get back in the championship hunt because my man Denny is tied for first in the points. So,
can you explain? Let me ask you this: can you explain why Kevin Harvick pushed Keselowski from behind and then kind of ran away?
He pretty much, he just doing. I think pretty much Harvick and Gordon, they just got to beat the settle with Brad because Brad all Brad does is like hide behind the crewmen and everything like that. So Kevin Harvick came out of nowhere and said, "Nah, you ain't gonna be hiding behind the crew. You're gonna go ahead and face to face with Gordon." So that's pretty much why I think he pushed Brad. I think Harvick should be fine for doing that though. You know what I'm saying? Because Brad he like to hide behind his crew chiefs and everything, his crew members and everything after something happens. So like when him and who was it, Matt Kenseth got into it. You saw Brad walk to his hauler. You know what I'm saying? And Matt tried to confront him. You know what I mean? So it's like all Brad does is do what he wants to do on the track and in that face situation. You know what I'm saying? Or the circumstances. So.
You realize how wild that is? I mean, you're talking about NASCAR's biggest stars brawling. It would be like the equivalent of, like
Tiger
LeBron
and Phil.
or Tiger, Phil, and I don't know,
Yeah,
Rory
Can you imagine
and Ricky
those guys
Fowler.
get into it on the green?
Yeah, and all of a sudden, and their caddies and their families and their coaches, and all just throwing blows.
But we've seen guys like Jordan getting into it before.
Well, you'll see maybe
with
two
Reggie
teams.
Miller.
You might see two teams fight. Okay, that happens. But you're talking about this is like 7 or 8 teams fighting. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it was everybody. Everyone was in that scrum.
All these different guys.
I mean, it's the money's involved. You know what I'm saying? It's just the championship stakes are high now. You know what I'm saying? In sports, so it's like back in the days. Point racing was different. You know what I mean? If you have a 30, 40 point lead. And then going into the last 2, 3 races of the season, everybody ain't gonna race hard. But now it's like it's for the championship now. So you got a lot of things. You got $4 or $5 million at stake.
Who's ultimately in the right? Were any of the guys in the right?
Well, I think for real, if Jeff Gordon look at the footage, you're gonna be like, nah, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because if you see it. You know what I'm saying? Gordon, he left the bottom open. So, I mean, Keselowski had a chance to, he raced for a championship. So he took advantage of it, and then he said, you know what, I'm racing for a championship. If Gordon was running third, he probably did the same damn thing. That's all it is. I don't think nobody was right or wrong. So it's just good hard racing.
Sactown, we mentioned your employment.
Right.
You basically lost a job because you talked about the people on the bus. So you lost that job because you actually talked about it on Junkies. What's the status? You say you got a part-time gig?
Yeah, I got a part-time gig driving auto parts for this Maryland dealership. So it's like part-time. It's something right now, but it ain't.
How many hours a week are you getting there?
I'm getting like 4 or 5 hours a week.
4 or 5 hours a week?
No.
4 or 5 hours a day.
Okay, all right. Well, that's reasonable. All right.
4 or 5 hours a week.
Right,
that's really part-time.
Right, so you're getting like 25 hours a week.
Yeah.
Now realize, now I want you to think about your life. Pete Medhurst. Put Pete on. Because Sactown, I want you to know this is the greatest country in the world, okay? And Pete, nobody works like Pete Medhurst.
He's
Pete,
a
I want
hustler.
you to give Sactown all of your current jobs.
Give the dings, Cakes. Go
all
through
of
this.
your current jobs that
including
Pete
like
Pete
Parks and Rec.
all your coaching, everything you do.
Like today, when I leave here, I would normally, if it wasn't election day, I would go to my part-time job as a consultant in the Anne Arundel County Parks and Recreation
Parks
Department.
and Rec.
Okay.
Consultant, cushiest gig ever.
Tonight, I have 12 races to call at Rosecroft Raceway.
Go ahead.
Tomorrow, I'll be doing interviews at the United States Naval Academy for the Navy Sports Magazine. Is my job with Navy.
Right. What about your refereeing and umpiring?
Well, that referee starts. Yeah, I'm
But
going
go
back
ahead.
to full-time schedule refereeing this
Is
year.
that high school?
High school?
High school basketball refereeing.
All right, hoops ref.
All right. What about baseball?
I have done baseball before, but I've cut that out because I have a daughter that I'm trying to trail around this year. I help coach her in soccer and stuff. So
All right. So you're coaching.
All right,
That's a
hold on.
buzz. But in Navy,
Hold on
you're
a
not
second.
just the play-by-play voice of football. You'll do volleyball
I
games.
do football. I got a volleyball game tomorrow night between Navy and American. I've got I do football. I do basketball. I do volleyball. I do lacrosse.
Oh, you forgot about DC United here.
And DC
for
United.
1067 The
I am
Fan.
doing DC United Saturday 2:30 when they take on Red Bulls New York
Do you
from
ever
RFK.
do you ever do any sports updates for WNEW?
Well, the
Yeah.
ones that come on during
I have
the show.
to 25 and 55.
But that's it. It's here.
No, but
Yeah.
I'm saying outside of your shift here, do you ever do extra stuff just for them? No.
No,
What are we
Okay.
missing?
I'm not Frank. I'm not aspiring to be Dan Rather.
Right.
What are we missing?
Are we missing any gigs?
No, I think that's it for
All
now.
right, and
Or
it's,
that's if you include all the sports for Navy, that's 1, 2. That's like 10 jobs. It's
he's
8
got,
jobs.
He's got 8 jobs.
No, 9.
9
9
jobs. You got 1 job. But 5
What about-
hours. Come on.
What about squirrel hunting? Do we do squirrel hunting too? He got 100 jobs.
I don't think he has squirrel hunting on his resume.
Here-
So, I mean,
here's my question, Pete. How do you ever see your family? You have too many jobs to be able to spend time with your family.
Well, that's why I help coach my daughter's soccer team so I can spend some more time there and stuff like that.
I mean, it
I
would
get
seem to
home
me-
at a reasonable hour at night.
It would seem to me that the Navy, just the Navy job alone, would keep you on the road for half the year.
The month of November, my family will not see me because basketball
How-
and football,
how old is-
basketball and football crossover. Like I've got not next weekend. I have Navy Michigan State Friday, Navy Georgia Southern in football on Saturday, and then Navy Notre Dame in basketball on Sunday.
Yeah,
And,
I
then,
mean,
and the fall sports banquet on Monday night.
Nobody works harder than Pete Medhurst. Nobody.
are
I'm
you
convinced
making
of
like
it.
$500,000 a year? You must be with all those jobs.
The problem is every single job's nubs.
Thank you, EB. You hit the nail right on the head.
I mean, I know.
That's why he's working them all.
I mean, but at least he's got 9 nubs jobs. Sacktown's got 1 half a nubs job.
Hey, how old is Pete? Is he like 40, 50?
44.
44.
He's our age.
He's our age.
By the way, I just heard a little birdie with a Baltimore accent tell me in my ear that Pete has rental properties. He's a slumlord, too.
Right.
We're
Right, that's
taking
another
away
job.
from
I fell into
Sacktown.
that because
No.
that was a house we couldn't sell when we bought the house that we have, so we had to do something with it.
Right.
That's not rental properties. That's called having 2 more.
Are you just basically trying to shame Sacktown?
No, I'm just saying you got half a job. Pete's got 10 jobs. There's no excuse. Let's get another one already.
Yeah, but let's 8 out of the 9. Hold on. 8 out of the 9 jobs he has because he has a skill of being able to talk.
I know he doesn't have a skill.
Sacktown's got zippy skills.
No, his skill is he could drive. He's got a C license or whatever it is.
A B license. A B license. A B license.
Right,
Yeah.
you got a B real
Hey,
license.
you a dirty dude.
Mike, I saw Suburban Propane is looking for drivers. If you've got a B, I think you could do that.
Why don't you do that?
All right, what's the name of the company? Write it down right now.
Suburban
Propane.
propane. You drive around propane tanks explode on you. At any
You
moment.
probably get in an accident and die.
Oh, man. I hope I'm get killed by the sun or something.
Would you want to do
Yeah,
that?
I'm a fly with them Bama's.
He wants an urban propane opening is what he wants, not
He's going
suburban.
to try with them Bamas.
For the
Hey,
Bamas.
man, hold on. First of all, I ain't lazy, man. I just got dealt. What y'all be saying? The dealt 2-7 off, whatever it is.
2-7 off. Yeah.
Well, I
Do
agree with
7
that.
off.
I agree with that.
Hey, you should come up to the Borgata.
He doesn't have any money.
Just come up.
He doesn't have money to put gas in his car.
All he's got to do is
Jelly,
muscle
I-
cakes and sleep in his room.
Hey, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Jelly, I don't know where he at. He might be locked up. Child support. I ain't heard from him in like a year, so I don't know where he at. So,
Really? How do
You
you
lost your best
How
friend.
do you
No
lose
idea.
track of your good friend?
Dude, I have no idea, man. I called the cell phone, and then it's just off now, and I'm like, damn. So I
Off
go
the
by
grid.
his whole house one time. Yeah,
Right.
so he gone. I don't know where he at. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much ain't got no friends. I'm done.
Damn.
Well,
I'm
you
just
got-
feeling bad.
You got
for
friends here, bud.
It's rough.
Definitely
I got
have
no
friends here.
man.
Yeah.
We got
did-
friends
Hey,
here.
Hey, real quick, it was a movie I watched on HBO that made me cry, man. It was a show. So
What
I
was
want
it?
to look at it. Huh?
What was the name of it?
It came on HBO. It was Lone Survivor, whatever it is.
Oh, yeah. It's a great
Oh,
flick.
yeah. It's a tearjerker.
That joint made me cry. I was crying like a mother here. I was
You
like,
were?
I'm 41 years old, crying like a baby.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right.
It's Mark Wahlberg, right?
Yes.
All right,
All
well,
right,
JP
Sacktown.
actually has a good point. If you could cobble together a few bucks to throw some gas in the tank, you should come up to the Borgata. We leave after the show
All right.
tomorrow.
I ain't got no bread, man. I'm filthy. I'm sitting here and I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna go vote today. I'm gonna go vote for Hulk Hogan and Charlie Brown, and I'm gonna go to Sewell High School where Kevin Durant went to. I'm gonna go down there and vote and maybe holler some.
So he's gonna vote for Hogan and Brown somehow. Both guys running for the same spot.
I'm gonna go down there. Maybe I'm gonna holler at some sisters down there, sit out in the grass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna come home, smoke a cigar, and drink beer, and do nothing. And try to,
That's my point.
The American dream.
Yeah, he's giving up. He's giving up.
He's living the
No,
dream.
I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. It's just I take it day by day. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. That's today's plan.
Yeah, and they're gonna play a lottery number. Maybe get lucky to make $1 million.
One day at a time, Sacktown.
Play that lottery.
All right,
Play
brother.
the Mega Man. Maybe buy the Gizzards, buy the Wizards, and then buy y'all off and send y'all to Afghanistan somewhere.
Right.
That's all Tiger Woods.
Right. All
right.
right. We'll talk
well,
soon. All right.
all right,
Follow
let's
up on that
holler.
Suburban propane joint.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that today. Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. That's Sactown, everybody.
It's his signature.
I
Merry
just
Christmas.
feel bad. I mean,
He just doesn't. I mean,
but he
let's be honest,
doesn't
he doesn't
care.
care.
He's got a Class B or C or whatever license it is. There's plenty of jobs out there for him.
He lost that nice security job that he had for several
Yeah,
years.
that was
I
cushy
didn't lose
too.
that. We didn't lose out because of us.
I think he just got downsized.
Yeah. Just got laid off.
Yep. All right, got to get out of here. For Lurch Cake CB, I'm JP. We're the Junkies. See you tomorrow. Grand Danny, you're up next on The Fan.
Sports Radio 1067. The Fan.